Hi, Dick Rochfort here, aboard 311 Mike X-Ray. And you might have already noticed it's an M600 with G3000 avionics and the coveted emergency auto land.
And say again the call sign.
Yeah.
352 St. Louis.
This particular serial number is late enough that it's equipped with speed control. Two modes, FMS and manual. So in cruise, we can, computer can bug the power setting needed to hold normal cruise. And today, short flight, 10,000, we're truing at 241 knots. With a little bit of a headwind, we're doing 221 over the ground. It's a beautiful day. We're departed St. Louis downtown. We're on our way to Jefferson, which I'm told is the capital of Missouri. Fascinating information.
Sorry, 352, contact approach 124.2.
I just wanted to share with you the setup. So we're using the autopilot in normal cruise mode, FMS, which means we're working with the GPS going out direct to Jefferson. And the auto throttle is engaged, obviously, in order to get this entirely simple and well managed avionics suite. Not much to do. So the tasks, as I see it, after you level off and get set up for cruise, would be first to do a sanity check. We know we have plenty of fuel, 1,720 pounds. This is a short flight, so no real urgency to do this, but it should be procedurally done every time. And this looks like we go all the way to Rocky Mountain Regional here on this load of fuel. No problem. The map is in track up mode, which is preferable, I think, when you're looking at CDIs that are also track up.
November 311 Mike X-ray, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, 1 Mike X-ray.
We've programmed 3 degrees down to 0 at the airport. We're just given down to 8. So we're back in the speed mode and descending at 162, which might work.
Maintain 15,000. American 2897. November 1 Mike X-ray, contact Missouri approach 124.37.
2437, 1 Mike X-ray, see ya. Missouri 311 Mike X-ray, 9,500, sending 8,000.
Some ideas on setup.
311 Mike X-ray, Missouri approach, call the altimeter 3032, descend at positive discretion, maintain 6,000.
PD to 6.
3032, PD to 6, 1 Mike X-ray.
So you can set it in there.
1 Mike X-ray, did you have the weather for Jeff City?
1 Mike X-ray has the weather at Jeff.
1 Mike X-ray, roger, you can expect the visual approach runway 30.
We'll expect the visual for 30, 1 Mike X-ray.
So we're giving pilots discretion to 6,000, but our profile is such that we should begin the descent anyway.
Airport, block VFR, radar service terminated, and change to advanced frequency approved.
You can see we're going to be at our target altitude in a very short distance. So no need to hurry down. Recommend backing off that 900. So consider switching to VS. When you're in VS, bring it back to about 500. We owe him at least 500 in the descent, but it's, there's absolutely no hurry at this point. The idea is to use all this the split screen capabilities to our advantage. It's easy to overuse those features. In the event that we need to split the screen, we can, but I'm a fan of giving yourself all of the vision that you can have here for terrain, traffic, obstacles, etc. And even runways, airports have little flags and such, which will help. Some of the lesser known features, you have a diamond here just above the course needle. That's known as the track diamond. It's associated with a white dashed line, which you cannot see right now because it's under the course needle. This is an indication that we're tracking where we're supposed to be going, and our heading is 279. Remember, when you're operating radar, you have to count for that crab, or that track versus the lever line, because the radar pod is bolted to the wing in one position, that is, looking at the lever line. So in this case, we would want to aim that vertical paint about 3 degrees left on the radar. That's for another day, another discussion. The splits come here on the GTCs depending on the color of the banner. In this case, we're using the number 2 GTC to display this map. And the reason is we have elected to make one map without the data blocks, and then we can have the screen and go full over here. This GTC1 map is being displayed with data blocks. So we have the best of both worlds. Today we're going direct to Jeff, so we don't need those data blocks. So we come to GTC2, have the screen, and then go full on the GTC2, and we get the map we want without a lot of fumbling. 1,000 to go. Conversely, if we're going to fly an approach, we might want to split this screen here. Now, I think this is tragic. The PFD mode says full, when in fact I think it should say split, because this is already full. But if you knew that, then you would just press to get the split that you want. Since the dark blue banner is here, if I operate the GTC2, it will affect this screen. What I need to do is flick that banner over to the number 2 PFD. Now GTC2 is controlling PFD2 on the split side, and we could do the same over here if we needed. But if I want to display an approach, if you have 2 pilots flying, then I want the chart here. It's VFR today, so I'm not sure we need the chart, but that's how I would do that. And then it would only split this screen if I wanted to see NEXRAD and radar side by side. I think everything else is better displayed with the full map here. There's some tips and ideas on how to operate this beautiful avionics suite. Dick Rochfort, fly safely. Train often.